You waited 8 months just to get back to interviews, didn't you, kid?
Yeah. Right.
Justin, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right.
You want to go?
Well,
I'll go.
Yeah, go right ahead.
Savannah, it seems like it was the same pattern as last year. The first game, you come out, you shoot about, I believe it was 18 against Kentucky Christian. Today, you go out and set another career high. What's been the key to your offensive success, really at the start of the season again this year?
Well, it's all about being patient for me. And the others, just anytime you get the ball, just be patient with it. Read the screen, read the coverages, what the defense is doing, and it's just be prepared for what to do next, and just take the right shots.
From a chemistry standpoint, Sav, it looked like you all were really crisp moving the ball today. It didn't look like a team that just had 3 practices back. It didn't look like a team that had a bunch of newcomers that were sort of trying to intermingle in the mix. How have y'all built that chemistry in the offseason?
Well, with COVID going on and just having a few people out this past month, it's all about staying locked in and just working together to, finally be back. It was good to see a good crowd out, and we just wanted to make the right decisions at the right time.
Well, for you too, how much, did you all just want to play in front of somebody? I know that practices get long and waiting. Like I said, it's been 8 months since you all sort of walked off the court in Frisco, and we all wondered what the heck was happening.
Can you repeat that? Hold on.
Yeah, so, for you all, how good was it to be in front of fans again and playing a game? It seems like yesterday almost we were walking off the court in Frisco wondering what was going on, really. We didn't understand it.
Yeah, it was good to see a good crowd out. It was kind of different. It's obviously different, seeing with the mask. It's hard telling who's up there. But it's just good to see people in the stands cheering on the Herd and just having a great atmosphere and just coming out with a great win for start of the season.
Savannah, it seemed like at the beginning of the game, you guys had a little bit of rust, and Kia just talked about the nerves. So what was it like for you? First time out, and Coach Kemper mentioned during a pregame interview, he talked about how you're always in the gym, working on your jump shot, trying to get as much practice, and you were able to do that a little bit during the pandemic. What was it like to actually, in these past couple of days, actually get back into practice, and then today actually play your first real game after this long layover?
Oh, it felt a lot better. It's just what I do out of practice, I just take that and apply it to the game and just go from there and just play hard every play.
Sav, that fourth quarter, Kristen hits a shot to send you all to the fourth quarter with the lead, but it's still a really tight game, and conditioning obviously was a concern. You all seem to be the stronger team down the stretch. How much is that a credit to not only your all's work in the offseason, but also to the focus that you all brought to the game today?
Well, like you said, in that type of game situation, we had a pretty big lead up in the first half, and then in the second half, starting the second half, we kind of just tend to let down a little bit. But after Krista made that shot, it's kind of like, okay, we got one more quarter. Let's just lock in and just get this thing done.
No, they had hit some threes early. I think they hit 4 in the first quarter. How much of your all's defensive effort was just simply closing out and using your bigs to control the boards?
Yeah, it's just, we got to get up on their shooters. We kind of just played in too deep a little bit on them, but anytime they went right by us, we got great post players that will always step up and just help us out until we get back to recover.
I've got to ask it. You're moving forward, and as of right now, there's a game at Kentucky on Wednesday. Being a Kentucky girl yourself, do you and Kristen, have you all talked about that in the offseason at all?
Actually, we haven't talked about that, actually. He just mentioned in the locker room about preparing for Kentucky, but me and her haven't really talked about it yet. So.
Well, there was a big smile that just came across your face when I mentioned that game, though.
No, we haven't talked about it.
What does that mean to you personally to be able to go down there and take on UK, though?
Oh, it's just beanbag my home state. I mean, even though I'm not that far away from Marshall, but like playing in the home state, just wanting to do whatever I can to win. And just prepare for this next game, and then just focus for the next one.
Yeah, Savannah, you guys are about to play 2 games on the road. As of right now, those are your 2 last non-conference games on the year. What are you guys looking forward to in those your last 2 games in non-conference before you guys ramp up and play your conference portion of the season?
What is it? What are we looking for?
Yeah.
For the non-conference, it's just just pretty much building from each game of our non-conference. Taking what we learned from this game, and then we can apply. We'll watch film about tomorrow, and then just apply it and compare it to maybe what other teams we will be facing in non-conference, and just play from there.
I'm good.
I'm good too. All right. Thank you, Savannah.
Thanks, Sav.
Thank you.
Good job. Get in the cold tub or the pants.
And then